Caroline. The objective, you were giving speech, I got to do this in just a second. You were giving speech number 2 in the Competent Communicator Manual, which is organization. And your objectives were for the speech to be easy to follow and understand, clear messages, to work on transitions, and a strong opening and conclusion. Overall, your speech was organized. I really loved your conclusion, and you left us with an inspiration. So overall, it was a very good speech. But let's talk about the speech itself. As I said, it was good organization. You had some humor we all could associate with the wave, right? You let somebody in and they don't wave. That irks me to no end. I hate when people do that. So I think you got a good laugh. A lot of people identified with that. So you had some good humor in there. And you used a good amount of personal information, which we all can identify with. As we spoke on the phone before, if we have something to share and we have our own version of it or how it affects us, it always resonates with the audience. So you did a good job there. I will say, as far as your speech is concerned, one thing to work on is the transitions, which you and I spoke about too. Transitions is one of those things that doesn't necessarily come naturally. Some speeches, it just happens, it's great. Other speeches, it's a little more work. And you told your story to begin with, and then you went into the article, but you didn't have a transition between that. You said, well, and then you just started talking about the article. So think about, as we talk about transitions, kind of speak out loud till you feel like it's become smooth and a rhythm, and that will come naturally, and that's just a little more experience. But those are one of the harder things. If it's something that's not natural, it's one of the harder things to do. As far as you are concerned, you really command attention. You stand up here, and everybody was quiet, and they listen to you, and you speak very naturally and in a more quiet manner, but everybody is looking at you. There weren't people doing other things, etc. So you have a good ability to do that, and that comes across well. Now, as far as you with some areas of improvement, you used notes, because we had talked about hand position, and some of you know I gave a speech about body language and what to do with your hands, because that's just one of those things that we don't know what to do. So we had talked about a home base, we had talked about this, and this is some advice that if you don't know what to do with your hands, have a place for them. So you had your notes, which was a natural way for you to figure out where your home base was. So as you get a little more experience, you don't need your notes, and your notes will be away, and you can continue to do that. So you did a good job doing that, but just for future. So overall, practicing will smooth out your transitions, embrace your natural style and your ability, because you really do command our attention, and you comported yourself like a person who has given many more speeches. Good job. Thank you.